This time on Superstars, 5 hard-kicking action heroes you wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. Chinese kung fu legend Jet Li was just 10 years old when he won his first national championship in the martial art of wushu. Legend has it that when his troupe travelled to the US in the early 1970s, President Nixon jokingly asked him to be his bodyguard. Jet replied that he didn't want to protect just one person and that when he grew up, he wanted to protect his 1 billion Chinese countrymen. By the age of 17, the big-thinking boy from Beijing had already embarked on a film career, which began with the 1982 film Shaolin Temple. After becoming a star in mainland China and Hong Kong, he jumped on the Hollywood bandwagon to play a baddie in Lethal Weapon 4. He'd agreed to play a villain for the first time in his career for a chance to star in the 2000 action flick Romeo Must Die. The film, which also starred Isaiah Washington and Aaliyah, was a souped-up telling of the Shakespeare classic. Although the romance was somewhat watered down after Jet insisted that a kissing scene between him and Aaliyah was cut from the end.
My friends call me Akbar.
Akbar. Well, Akbar is Mac, Akbar.
The romance was clearly alive and well in his real life after he turned down Chow Yun-fat's part in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. After promising his second wife, Nina Lee Chi, he wouldn't work while she was pregnant with their daughter Jane. 4 years later, he got to play a real-life hero. He was on holiday with Jane and her younger sister Jada in the Maldives when the devastating tsunami hit. Guiding his daughters to safety through the flood, he injured his foot and made the headlines. His holiday coincided with the delayed international release of his 2002 Chinese wuxia epic Hero. Directed by Zhang Yimou, the story was loosely based on the legend of Jing Qi. And Hero had already become the most expensive and highest-grossing film in Chinese motion picture history. Jet Li's spectacular sword skills, not to mention the film's stunning direction and breathtaking cinematography, won a nomination for Best Foreign Language Film at the 2003 Oscars. The commercial and critical success of Hero, however, left Jet little more to achieve in the realm of epic martial arts. And in 2005, he jumped sideways into an action thriller by Luc Besson. In Unleashed, his character Danny has been raised and trained as a dog by a ruthless loan shark, played by British veteran Bob Hoskins.
Hello, Danny. Hey.
The violent but bewildered Danny is then befriended by a blind piano tuner. Portraying such vulnerability was a huge departure for the action man.
I played more than 30 films. All the time is the master or the hero or the man, save the family, save the day, save everybody. The character, not me. But this is first movie I need to save by somebody.
Still, he was able to dig deep and find inspiration for the conflict within the character.
Because in the real life, I met a lot of people that are physically very strong. They look like a tiger, they can kill you in 2 seconds. But in their heart, it's very warm, like a rabbit. They're working like a rabbit. But when they're fighting, oh, it's really powerful.
Bob Hoskins, however, was finding it harder to see the warm side.
Well, at the moment, my only experience of working with Jet is being beaten up by him. So, well, I'm hoping it's going to improve.
The following year, at the age of 43, Jet dipped his toe back into the martial arts epic for one last time. Fearless, directed by Ronnie Yu, tells the life story of heroic Chinese martial arts master Hu Huanya throughout the early 20th century. Jet's decision to retire from playing the hero in pure martial arts movies was motivated by his belief that he had achieved everything he'd set out to and now wanted to act in other genres.
Empire divided by war.
Not that he's totally turned his back on action movies. In 2008, he finally caved in to the persuasive powers of fellow Chinese action star Jackie Chan.
Kind of he kind of like a Chinese treasure, protected, because he's a world champion martial art. We met each other in Hong Kong. Then I said, hey, let's make a movie together. Protect yourself!
In the Forbidden Kingdom, the two martial arts experts teach kung fu to an American teenager who travels back in time to ancient China. While Jackie reprises his character from his iconic 1978 film Drunken Master, Jet plays the dual roles of a silent monk and the Monkey King. Having finally persuaded Jet to work with him, Jackie has big plans for their collaborative future.